All right. Good evening, folks. I'm back again. You tired of seeing me today? I'm sure you are. It's the last minute sports betting with the Sports Nuts. I'm Bob LaGrasso from OddsJam. There's Mike LaGrasso from OddsJam.
I'm digging that music.
I know. You and I wrote this, remember?
I do, man. I remember. Maybe that's why I'm digging it.
Yeah, we wrote that for the sports betting zone. All right. I'm here. Mike's here. Don't forget, folks, you need multiple sports books. And click the links below to take advantage of the best books in your state. We just got in Illinois, we just got BetMGM and Caesars, and they're great. $1,000 risk-free BetMGM, but just awesome. And don't forget to sign up on OddsJam for the 3 free bets emailed to you on a daily basis. Also, the partner program. If you want to be a partner with OddsJam, click the link below. Share with your friends. You'll get 20% off all the revenue for those who sign up with your link. The OddsJam partner program. Once again, this is last minute betting with Mike and Bob. And Mike, we're going to shift gears here and go to what's going on in the world of sports here. A lot of college basketball. You and I made a couple of live bets. It's kind of funny that we picked a live bet, Mike, on the exact same game.
Yeah,
the exact same game. And you went with the under, and I took Temple plus 9.5, and they lost by 9, and I won by the hook.
Yeah, you can't beat that. And I picked it up at halftime. The line, it was 134.5 for the over or under. I took the under because at halftime you looked at the score. There was no doubt in my mind neither one of those teams were going to have enough points to put me in any danger. And, of course, with that being a comfortable lead, I felt I wasn't going to sniff overtime. So easy money there. And, you just got to pay attention to some things like that. And you get a little lucky. I mean,
right.
What can I say?
So let's say it's what's happening, man. That's basically what we're talking about. What's happening tonight? Cleveland and Miami. I don't know if that's going to be a competitive game or not. It's at Miami. The Knicks at Memphis. I know everybody's riding Memphis hard, and I've been one of them that's doing that all year. Does Memphis cover the spread, Mike?
I think so. What's it at right now as we speak?
As we speak, I'm going to have to look at that. You put me on the spot there.
You put me on the spot. What do you mean? I put you on the spot. You put me on the spot asking me if they were going to cover. I don't know what the lines moved to right now. What was it at earlier? Like
it's minus 9.5 now.
Okay, so that's about what it was at earlier. Yeah, I mean, for me, I would be probably looking to take them first half, probably for sure.
Right.
And that line right there, 9.5. I don't know if I would play with that, man. I got to be honest. I do think Memphis is a solid team, but the Knicks can be somewhat competitive. I actually got a positive EV play on Julius Randle. I'm going with the under, actually. We're fading him on the under 23.5. Positive EV play I got. So picked that up earlier.
That's probably a good play because he went off. What did he get? 46 his last game. Let's look what in the NHL. I know we talked about OV the other night, the grade 8, Alex Ovechkin, passing Jaromir Jagr because he's already tied him. Tonight they're in Vancouver. Okay, Vancouver, not as good of a team. I said today on my hockey bets that OV was passing Jagr tonight. I think he scores. If you can find an over 0.5 goals, I say do it. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. This game is in Vancouver, so I think that is a little worrisome for me, just because it is having to travel to Canada for them. They played last night, or was it the night before? It was the night before.
Yes.
Night before. So yeah, with that, yeah, I'd be confident that he will probably score a goal. I don't know if I would mess with bet. Vancouver's a tricky team, Bob, believe it or not. They're one of those teams that you think, well, you look at their record, this is a game on the road for Washington you could probably get a good play on, but I just don't trust some, plus 1.5 line with Vancouver because they're sneaky, man.
So check it out. He's an anytime goal scorer, and this is one of the things I love about betting hockey because it's similar to football in this regard. He's an anytime goal scorer. It's minus 105. First goal scorer, if he scores the first goal of the game, it's plus 800. Man, that is really tempting. Kind of like your first basket, in the NBA and the first touchdown score in the NFL. I think that's similar. I want to touch on one other thing, Mike. We've got the Heritage Classic. Boy, what a matchup this is. They picked a dud. TNT, who's got hockey for the first time, has got the Sabres and the Maple Leafs. It's in Hamilton, Ontario. It's going to be about 20 degrees. There's snow in the forecast. That's always fun, an outdoor game. But my goodness, the Sabres?
Yeah.
Couldn't they picked a better matchup?
No kidding. I'm not really feeling that.
No,
maybe
not at
if
all.
Maybe if they got some cool sweaters for Buffalo. I mean, Buffalo does have that color scheme that seems to be pretty cool, blue and yellow. So they can do similar to the Blues. You can do some cool things with some jerseys and games like that. But other than that, sleeper of a game for me.
I agree. All right. That's it for what's happening. We are now going to go to the Positive EV page, and I'm going to share my screen here. Mike and I were talking about a couple of positive EV plays from earlier. Let me find out the one that I want to hit on that I've already bet is this one here. Ryan Hartman over 2.5 or under 2.5 shots on goal. Okay. The positive EV play is the over, which I did bet, 53.71% chance of winning. It's a 4.87% positive EV play. Oh, and one other thing I want to point out here, folks. This is just a suggestion here, the fraction of your bankroll to wager, 5.11%. So if, basically if you got $100 bankroll, you're going to bet $5. All right. With that being said, Mike, you had a positive EV play that you were talking about earlier, and I had one that I was curious about. Corey Joseph over 7.5 points, and I looked the stats up, and he averages 7.9 points per game. Yeah. That's a scary one there, isn't it?
That is a scary one. Hey, real quick, let me point out, this is the third time doing this show. The first positive EV last minute bet that I gave was the Jay Crowder under 5.5 rebounds. That hit last night, which was also my lock, was a positive EV play. Tomas Hurdle over 0.5 point. That hit. Also, Bob, if you remember last night, your Nick Schmaltz pick.
Yes.
That hit last night as well. So all three of those have been hitting. And that's awesome. So you should maybe start tailing these last minute positive EV plays because right now we're 3 in a row on them, baby. For mine tonight, Bob, and I've got a lot tonight, but I'm going to give my favorite one that I got tonight was Devin Booker over 5.5 assists. And I got that at minus 115 odds. And
there it is. There it is right there, minus 115. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
56.41%. I am going to tail you on that, Mike.
Yes, do so. And I will give you one more that I went on ahead and bet. See if you can find this one as well, Bob. It's the let me look here. I told you about the Julius Randle one already. So let's give Let's give out that Evan Mobley one here. See if you can find the Evan Mobley under 2.5 assists. Found that at plus 100 odds. If you look around at some of the sports books, that line is magnificent to get. So see if you can find the Evan Mobley.
It's plus 100 right now on BetMGM. So yeah, we're gonna nail that one too. That's under on BetMGM, and I'm putting $10 on that too. Yep. So I just put these in a bet tracker, folks, and Mike knows this. If you're going to be profitable as a bettor, not only do you sign up for multiple sports books like we have in the links below that you need to do, but you also use this bet tracker to track what is going on with your bets. So, for instance, I've just put in the Mobley under 2.5 assists. We put the Booker one in, and then I had a tennis one that I put in earlier.
Yes, and I also, for the record, as I mentioned earlier, I went on ahead and grabbed the Julius Randle under 23.5. I got that at minus 105. Once again, you looked around at a lot of the sports books that was found on Caesars, and man, what an absolute great play there as well. I feel like tonight, the 3 plays that I gave, I think we're coming out 3-0, 2-1 at least.
Okay, I can believe that. All right, so back to, and I always got to put this stuff up here. Let's go back to the bet tracker and talk just a little bit about it more. All right, so right here is when you click this, click the OddsJam logo up there. It shows you what your profit is, your pending bets. I got $80 in pending bets. Your return on investment, that's return on investment of completed bets, okay? 4%. This is the closing line value, your percentage of bets that beat the closing line value, okay? If that needs to be 50% or better. I'm at 57.4%. And once again, you have the charts of profit over time. We're in week 9 here, $76.31 profit. Profit by sportsbook, still points bet is ahead, but guess what? Since there's Barstool right there on the heels, basketball, and then positive EV plays. There's the big profit there. I'm going to stop sharing here, and so there you go, man. I mean, positive
awesome
EV
stuff.
plays are doing a great job for all of us here, and we want to point out that we're here Monday through Friday. We're at 6:30 Eastern time, 5:30 Central time on the OddsJam YouTube channel. Mike, people should like and subscribe to the channel, and we want comments. And you know what? You can DM us at our Twitter handles right here at Bob Lagrasso and at Michael Lagrasso, Lagrasse 3. Sorry about that. So, Mike, before we go, I've got to have the biggie. I've got to have the lock.
Yeah. Well, I mentioned
Mike's lock of the night. Come on.
I just gave it to him, Bobby. We went with the Devin Booker. We took the over 5.5 assists. That was a positive EV play, and for me, I mean, that's a no-brainer. Devin Booker over 5.5 assists. Go ahead and book Booker, baby.
Book Booker. Hey, there you go. So we are the Sports Nuts, folks, and you can check us out. We're on Facebook. We're also on Twitter, too, at Sports Nuts Show. And we do this. We enjoy doing this Monday through Friday every week. Mike, you got anything else before the weekend? Players Championship, obviously probably not going to end until Monday with all of the delays and what have you, which will make Monday a very exciting day, huh?
Absolutely. I want to give a shout out real quick. I've been getting some positive feedback on a lot of the videos that our friend Matt Modi does with OddsJam. So you can check him out every day as well with his player props, best bets of the day with the NBA and college basketball. does a great job with his presentation, and a lot of people are noticing that and leaving good positive feedback, and that's great to hear.
And this all would not be possible without our friends Randall and Alex for giving us the opportunity to come on here and do our thing. All right, so that is our show for today, folks. Yes, that is our show for today. We love being here. We love doing this. We're going to do this once again on a weekly basis at 6:30
on the daily, Monday
through Friday. That's right. So I'm going to leave you with this. Here it goes.
All right.
Have a great weekend. Peace.
I'm digging this.
Woo, synthesizer.